Right, hello everybody, yes, and welcome to another edition of Pottyboy Plays with your host Andrew, aka Pottyboy. Now today I'm going to be taking a look at a game which a few of you will know. This is of course Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Game Gear. This was of course one of the games that I had as a kid when I had my original Game Gear. I got this one before I owned the Mega Drive one because I had the Game Gear before I owned the Mega Drive. So yeah, because unfortunately I wasn't now on the Mega Drive at the time, so this one had to make do. Yeah. Now of course, this is probably one of the most common games for the Game Gear. In fact, it's just pretty much just as common as the Mega Drive original, really. It's one that obviously I think quite a few Game Gear owners bought because it was Sonic. Yeah, and of course this was his first Game Gear outing, and well, I'd say it's not a bad effort. There's probably it could have been better, it could have been worse. It's very well. I wouldn't say it was a watered down port of the Mega Drive one because obviously it is a different. It is designed totally differently to the Mega Drive one. I would definitely say that it's not as good as the Mega Drive one, but weren't we all expecting that? But I mean, I was expecting it perhaps to just be a little bit better, somewhat. But nevertheless, it is a Sonic game. It serves its purpose, and it doesn't do a bad job. Of course, this game retains a lot of the features of the Mega Drive original. But basically, well, it is a platform game where you play Sonic, and so it is that you got to save your friends from the evil Dr. Robotnik. Yes, this was before. Yes, we all know that in Japan he was always called Eggman, but back in the early days, pre-Sonic Adventure, he was called, and to us Western audiences, Dr. Robotnik. So, right. So well, first of all, let's see what this version game gets right. Well, like I said, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. It can be pretty fast. The graphics are quite nice. Sound effects are pretty good as well. It contains quite a few of the music tracks from the Mega Drive original. And there are some. Obviously, like I said, the levels in this version are completely redesigned. The way you collect the emeralds is different as well. Like in this one, you have to go and find them. Just like what I did there, I just picked up an emerald. And whereas on the Mega Drive one, you had to collect 50 rings and then get to the end of the stage without losing your rings, and then basically you get like a little bonus, little giant ring that you fly through, and you get a bonus stage. And to exit the bonus stage, you had to either touch one of the red gold thing, which you didn't want to touch really, or you got the Chaos Emerald. So yeah, so that's how you got the emeralds on the Mega Drive one. But here you have to actually actively search for them. And so that's a slightly different gameplay mechanic. I just think the one thing that lets this game down, this particular version of the game, I'd probably say that the level design is a bit lacking in inspiration, perhaps. The problems the biggest problems that I do find this one way too easy. There's not really enough baddies in the levels, but basically to prove much of a threat to Sonic, which is a bit of a shame. So overall, it does become perhaps a little bit dull. It's a little bit dull compared to the original Mega Drive one. But overall, it's still a playable, fun little game. It's still Sonic. It's just, how to compare? If the original Mega Drive game was, this is how Steve Benway compared this when he looked at the Master System version of this game. He basically compared. He said if the original Sonic the Hedgehog on the Mega Drive was like properly freshly squeezed orange juice sort of thing, this would be something to the equivalent of like I don't know, some kind of like very cheap, something like really cheap like orange squash or something like that. And it'd still be orange. It's still orange. know, but it's maybe not quite the same. And another note as well, you see how easy I defeated the bad guy. You can see how easy I defeated Dr. Robotnik on that. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, this game is really quite easy. So. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. That is Sonic the Hedgehog for the Game Gear. It's not that bad. Could be worse, could be better. But overall, it's not bad. It's one worth picking up. In fact, it's really common these days. You can find it pretty much in all the bundles, really. Anyway, this is Pottyboy over and out, and I'll be back in soon with another video. Bye for now.